Hi guys, this is the first time I'm speaking ever since I started this video. But hi guys, good morning. That's if I've not greeted already, but I should have greeted. Good day and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you are most definitely welcome. Yesterday, I hope I'm not too bright. Yesterday was actually a lot. I did lots of things and I was so tired. The clothes I washed, I was supposed to iron them and put them, like just arrange them, iron them and arrange them, but I couldn't complete that because I just told myself that there's yet another day. And that is what I've been telling myself. I've actually been deceiving myself. I don't know if I mentioned, but I am, as at the time I'm shooting this video, I am 37 weeks and 3 days gone already. So we are actually gradually coming to the end of this pregnancy era, which I cannot wait to get over because I am so tired. I'm tired of saying I'm so tired, but then yeah, I am so tired. The baby clothes I washed, obviously they were not all. I ordered some, but they are yet to arrive. I just feel like I wanted to just wash that one out just to be sure that, like, just to have something. I don't know, but for some reasons I have been feeling like I've been feeling like I feel like I am already late in my, like, I feel like these are things I should have done earlier than now. I mean, 37 weeks. What if I happen to go into labor? What am I going to say? I feel like my life is not together. Like, I don't know how to say it, but everything is not like put together, and that is actually because I am still working. In fact, as I speak to you, once I'm done with this video, I'm carrying my bag and I'm heading for work because I'm on afternoon shift. So I am still working. I am going to be working, although I'm stopping very soon, but I'm going to be stopping at 38 weeks, 4 days. That's when I'm going to be stopping. So like in a couple of days, I should be rounding up. I'm going for my maternity leave, and I feel like me still working, is part of the reason why I haven't really been nesting. It's part of the reason why I haven't really been preparing, because at 37 weeks my hospital bag is not yet ready, my baby's room is not yet ready, baby clothes are not yet ready, baby bed is still on the way, this is not yet, like, everything is just so. Every day, every blessed day of my life, I pray to God and I talk to my baby. I tell this baby, baby, do not come now, it is not yet time. I keep telling the baby, it is not yet time. We do not want surprises. At first, when I was in my second trimester, first trimester, I was really thinking and hoping. In fact, I wanted to give birth to this baby as soon as I get to 38 weeks. But 38 weeks, as it stands now, I'm still going to be at work. I'm only going to be resigning from work at 38 weeks, 3 days. That is because that is when I told them I actually want to resign. So, like, I want to go for maternity leave. So if I happen to have my baby at 38 weeks, that means that I would put so many people into, like, I would shake so many people at work. I am a registered nurse. I work in an hospital, and because of that, we have shifts. So everybody has the time that they are supposed to be working. So if a person is not coming to work, it automatically alters the whole roster and everything. So another person has to stand in for another person. And let's say I stop work all of a sudden without any excuse, without no prior notice, that means that somebody has to stand in for me. Now, that person that stood in for me, what would not happen to that person's shift? Or that person has to stand with, or that person has to stand for that person, and that is how the whole thing continues, and it's just going to mess with everything. I don't like it that way. I have been in a situation where somebody automatically just took an excuse, and I know how it feels for people to now start, like, for us to now start adjusting the roster and working to see that everything goes as planned, because the work has to go on, the patient has to be nursed, everything has to still go on, irrespective of whether or not somebody is stopping, somebody is sick, or those kind of things. So I am just praying to God. I've been praying and God has been answering me actually. I've been praying to God that this baby should just hold on to me, or for me to just round up work in a couple of days, and then we can now start actively like nesting, because I feel like once I start nesting, I'm automatically telling myself and I'm telling my baby that it is time, you can start coming. Imagine when you're washing your baby's clothes, the baby feels it. When you're arranging the baby's room, the baby feels it. So the baby's going to be like, oh, my room is ready, let me come. That is why I know I'm just being weird, but I beg. That is why I've not been doing anything about like nesting the baby. I'm not actively doing anything because I don't want the baby to come. And also, at 35 weeks already, I was supposed to start taking things that once you're online, you're going to be seeing a lot of things. They said at 35 weeks, I should start taking okra water, pineapple, eating dates, and drinking raspberry tea. That all of those things are actually going to soften your cervix and prepare you for labor when you are due. I was supposed to start at 35 weeks, but I kind of feel like I do not know how my own body system is. Considering the fact that my own body is even different, what other people are feeling is not what I'm feeling. Other people have been going through so many pregnancy wahala, whereas mine is not like that. So most people that have been taking those things have been saying that, oh, once they took it and their labor came later on. Some people say their own came immediately, some people said it came in 3 weeks, in 2 weeks. So I do not know if I start taking it, my own labor is going to come immediately. That is why I was supposed to start at 35 weeks, but because I am still at work, I just told myself that I'm not doing any of those things. I'm not going to be doing any of those things till I stop working. So once I stop working, which is going to be around 38 something days, I am actively going to be trying to induce labor. That is when I'm now going to start drinking my okra water, eating my pineapple, eating my dates, and doing all those pelvic exercise that is going to prepare me actively for labor. And that being said, yesterday I went for the scan also. The scan was actually to see the position that the baby is lying, if the baby is actually presenting well. Because the last scan I did at 33 weeks, I was told that the baby was facing head down. That's all right, like baby was lying in the cephalic position, but the but it was an oblique lie. Baby was cephalic, like the head was down in the pelvic, but it was the baby. Why am I saying he? The baby was lying in an oblique way. So instead of the baby to be lying longitudinally, like long, like the normal long form, baby was the head was down, but the side was like it was a lot. But when I went yesterday, I was supposed to go at 36 weeks again, but I wasn't able to go. So I went yesterday, and then I was told that the baby was head down still, and then the baby was lying longitudinally. So that just means that, okay, baby is actually presenting well, because I was kind of worried. I do not want a C-section. Like all things being equal, I do not want a C-section. I only want a C-section when that's what has to be done. That is what has to save myself and my baby. But all things being equal, God willing, God merciful, I want my body to do its thing. I want a smooth bed, because C-section. Why I don't just like C-section is that it's just about the pain that comes after the whole thing, like that surgical, like no, taking care of the surgical side, doing this, doing that, that thing is very stressful. But it's not like it's something I can't handle, but that's not my first choice. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So I went yesterday, and then the scan came out fine, and it came out well. I was so happy, because that just meant that, okay, fine, thank God, this baby is actually presenting well. Because I was thinking that this baby is not presenting well, so I have to start manually thinking of how to make the baby stay in a form that is going to encourage spontaneous vaginal delivery. So I was really, really hoping and looking forward to doing all of those things. But when I went yesterday, it confirmed that the baby was okay, like the baby was presenting well, and yeah. And also the baby has gained so much weight. The baby is now 2.9. Remember the last scan I did at 33 weeks, that's if you followed, the last scan I did at 33 weeks, the baby was just 1.9. Although the baby was supposed to be measuring 2 kg, but the baby was just 1.9. And Now baby is 2.9. That means that before then, baby would have, please, the baby should not exceed. I don't want a big baby. I've been saying this over time. I don't want the baby to exceed 3.5 because I don't want any tear. I don't want to have any episiotomy. And then I also told the sonographer to help me check if he could see the gender. And guess what? They saw the gender. Remember my 33 weeks scan, I saw a gender, but I wasn't convinced about the gender because the girl that did it was not also convinced about the gender. But the gender she told me is the same as the gender I was told yesterday. So I feel like I have a gender now. So my husband came to me. I went to do the scan alone, but my husband came to join me. He went for his own business, and then he was coming back, and he called me, and I was like, "I'm here," and he was like, "Oh, I'm also close to that place," so he came to meet me. So I did not tell him the gender. So I am actually going to plan a small, intimate gender review for both my husband and you guys. I was really hoping I was going to do a gender review like with my friends and all of those things, but it's coming too late. It's coming too late. I really had the zeal when I was 5 months pregnant. Like I was having the energy. Like I was really feeling the gender. Like I was really into it. But it did not, like the gender was not presenting. So it's just, that thought just slipped away. But so now that we've seen the same gender twice, I think I'm just going to do a small intimate gender review for just myself, my husband, and then maybe my family are going to join through Zoom, and then you guys are also going to see the gender. And then what else? That's it. Basically, we are still here, thriving, glowing, and just living life. I hope that everything goes well. Obviously, definitely, God willing, everything is going to go well. I'm still waiting for the things I ordered from China. They are yet to arrive. That is also another concern to me because these are essentials. These are baby essentials that like these things are supposed to be here when the baby is here. So all these things follow, they make me they pray say baby don't come now. Let's just do 40 weeks. At least before the 40 weeks, these things are supposed to be here. So I'm just hoping and praying and just waiting for these things to arrive, and then I also have to start preparing and just getting sure, making sure that baby's things are all. God, I tire for myself. I tire for myself. I'm such a late planner. If somebody had told me that this was how it was, like this was how my life is going to be, like planning, like nesting late, this 37 weeks, I would have said no. But most of you might want to even wonder, why are you still working? Why didn't you stop earlier? This, that. Why? I know my kind of body type. I I don't know. When once immediately I told my sisters I was pregnant, like at 6 weeks that I told them I was pregnant, they already told me to stop working. They were like, "You just have to stop, just staying at home and be doing this and be doing that." I was like, If I stop working, I'll be so miserable and bored. Like it's so boring to be at home. It is so, like, to me, actually, to me, let me put a disclaimer, to me actually, it's so boring for me to be at home. I feel like if I stay at home, I'll be so I can't. What will I be doing? I would eat, I would sleep, I would see movies, I would edit videos, and maybe make videos, and then I will now start thinking about where to go to, because how will I be in the house from morning till night and I would not want to go out? I will now start thinking of how to go out, and then I would now no, it has been so boring. I don't think I can cope. And because my body also accepted it, like my body can cope. That is actually why I am still working. And that is why I was still working, and that is why I am actually still working. But that does not mean that I do not listen to my body. I listen to my body a lot. When I am feeling so tired or when I feel somehow, I just take a rest even while I'm at work. And I'm so glad that I have very lovable colleagues that they understand it. So even sometimes when I'm overworking, not like I'm overworking in my own side. When they feel like I am overworking myself, they just tell me, Madam, go and sit down, and then they take over the whatever it is that is overworking me. So I have lovable people at work, and that is actually it. And actually working has been keeping me active. If I wasn't working, or if I weren't working, I would just be at home sleeping and eating and getting fat and gaining the weight that I do not want. So working has actually saved me from a lot of things, saved me, burn down my calories. It's keeping me active, and I just like it. If I get pregnant again and I have the opportunity to choose whether to work or not to work, definitely I'm going to choose working, because see, pregnancy itself comes with a lot of stress. It comes with a lot of depression. It comes with a lot of solitude. So I used to tell my husband, when I am in the house, I used to feel sometimes, or actually not every time, when I'm in the house, I feel so pregnant. I feel like my head is spinning. I feel tired. I feel lazy, in fact. But when I get to work, ha, the me in work is a very different person from the me at home. I used to tell my husband that the Kenzie you know now that you're seeing at home, that is doing lazy, that I can't even wash plates. I can't even, when I eat, in fact, I want to keep it on the floor there. When I'm at work, it's a different ball game. Now people they tell me, say, Madam, you don't do, because I am so active, I'm so energetic at work. So I feel like work is really helping me. It's really helping me do the exercises, because I'm not a gym person. I do not go to gym. I don't like going to the gym. So that work is like keeping me busy and active, and I actually like it. So if I get pregnant again, I will definitely recommend myself working, provided the work is not like a very stressful one that is going to, you know, do me harm than good. Anyways, I think I have spoken a lot and I'm already tired. I'm sweating already. The weather is so hot these days. Everywhere is hot. Everywhere is hot. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you've watched till this point and you've not subscribed already to my channel, be sure to subscribe, like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.